Hey nerds, welcome to Jared Bear Reacts. Welcome in as we react to Season 6, Episode 10, aka the Season 6 finale, aka the series finale of Lucifer, entitled Partners Till the End. This is it. The 93rd episode of Lucifer is right here in our face. The time has already came. We've already watched 92 other episodes. This is it, the big finale. All 93 episodes here on YouTube. All 93 episodes also on Patreon for your viewing pleasure. As you guys know, once we completely wrap up everything with Lucifer, the final thing is the series recap. Once the series recap, not the Season 6 recap, once the series recap is posted, both Season 1, Episode 1 of Lucifer and Season 6, Episode 10 of Lucifer, the premiere and the series finale will both be free on Patreon for you guys to watch. You want to check out. I'll have links to those, and once they're live, they're live. You'll be able to go check them out. That's when the series recap is up here. That'll be in about a week or plus, probably. Regardless, here's how this is going to play out before we get into the reaction. You're going to have this episode right here. You're going to have a season recap. We're going to do the trailer reactions for Seasons 1 through 6 on each day. We'll have a blooper reaction. We'll do character rankings, and then we'll wrap it up with a series recap. That'll all be here as we get back into tributes and our next show. And with all of that out of the way, that's the little forecast. I'll have schedules on Patreon and on YouTube on the community tab. You guys can check all that shit out. Regardless, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day there is a reaction, there are links in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Our very esteemed co-host, Jerry, will do his best work behind the scenes in just a few moments. This is it. Predictions going into this episode. I imagine Lucifer will do something right. We'll have Aurora kind of disappear. We'll have Dan in the Silver City. We'll have all of our relationship peeps intercommingling, and we'll have a proper send-off. I don't think we'll have a bad finale here. And everything for Lucifer will be nominated for the 2023 Jer Awards at the end of the year. We're wrapping up something here at the very beginning of the year. We got a long way to go. A lot of shows, a lot of TV shows coming out this year, a lot of things I want to watch. I appreciate the love and support for all of this for Lucifer. Again, we did voting to see what the next show was. It was Stranger Things, Lucifer, like Vikings, Shadowhunters, those things. The top two, we did Stranger Things and we did Lucifer, and now we have another voting coming up soon. Not necessarily voting, but more of like a feel for where to go next. I have an idea of what I want to do. But anyways, let's just get into it, okay? Let's just do it. Lucifer's time, he thought he beat the hand of time. He thought he did it. His sands in his hourglass, like sand through the hourglass, these are the days of our lives. His last pebble drops, bing, bam, bop. Lucifer thinks he's won. Nope. Le Big Mac, this fuckhead now has Rory hostage. How that even happened, I have no idea. I call bullshit on that. But that's what's going on. That's where we're at. Lucifer has to go to 10th and Palmetto Street, 10th and Savannah, 10th and wherever the fuck. And let's just do it. Enough rambling. Anyways, Jerry, get to work. Boop. Make sure my subtitles are on. All right, let's go. No audible dialogue.
How is this possible?
It's a great question.
How can Lamech have Rory? You said Dan was in his body.
Apparently not anymore. How did he even get his hands on her? She's an angel.
Half angel, half human. She has all of your celestial abilities, but she has all of my human vulnerabilities.
She is the best.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Okay. Okay, I can buy into it now. I wasn't at first.
Walk right into a trap. We know you don't come out of this, but I do, so stay here. Let me save Rory.
I am the devil, and Lamech is just a man. Bloody Frenchman to add insult to injury. You, on the other hand, are carrying our child. You can't go.
Lamech has our adult baby right now. We don't know if she makes it out okay.
Yeah, we do.
This baby will be fine.
No, we know she makes it out okay. Yeah, we know all this.
The future is set in stone. Look, you were the one saying I always have a choice, and you're right.
The whole thing about this show is like free will. Like, Chloe, you have free will, blah, blah, blah. Lucifer, you have free will. It's not all God's plan, blah, blah, blah. Self-actualization, yada, yada, yada. Come on now.
Partners to the end, right?
Roll credits! Our final roll credits for season 6. Our final roll credits for Lucifer right here in the opening. Lucifer's roll credits. That's a done data. That's a wrap. Not too many shows use their episode titles in their episodes. So this was really fun to do for 93 episodes. For the ones that I've caught and the ones that I've missed, I think I've captured the moments from season 2 to season 6. I don't know if I did season 1 or not. But regardless, 93 episodes. Let's just call it 93 roll credits. Hell yeah. Chef's kiss inbound. Dude. All right. Anyways, what I was going to say with these two is they're going to go together, partners till the end. Teamwork makes the dream work, baby.
Partners to the end.
Ooh, I thought we were about to hit the intro, bro. You see me? I was ready. Girl, if you don't flex them fucking wings and bust out, ain't no shot. He got you with some chloroform. Damn, shotgun right to the fucking mouth.
Bonjour.
Ooh wee wee.
The reason I didn't have a father growing up.
Apparently so. Boo-hoo.
My man said boo-hoo.
Well, Lucifer forgot to tell you one thing.
Mon Dieu.
Ow, so much for your shoddy too hottie.
Actually, I know all about your pretty wings.
Motherfucking sleep dart.
One dart has enough to knock out a rhino. Not bad, little angel.
Is that not the girl that was in the magic place in like the first episode?
Night night.
I'm not gonna be your bait.
You got a sleep dart in your fucking neck.
Just wait.
10th and Swanson. Oh, Lucy, I'm home. As our last intro, bro, I wasn't ready for it. Hashtag tear.
Never bring a knife to a devil fight.
Ow! That's one of her fucking wing blades. Slit your fucking wrist, bro. Jesus Christ, Hannah.
How is it that you're bleeding?
Knife through the fucking palm, bro. Got you up there crucified like the motherfucking passion and body of who? Sea Rice. Look at that guy, bro. He's hiding. Waiting. Plotting. Planning. Got some tribute-ass music in the background. Oh my God, I thought she was about to fucking double tap John Wick style, son. I was about to be like, bro, what are we watching? Swinging a block, fucking back him. Wait, grab him. Headbutt. Headbutt. Yep. Punch. Punch. Music still going. Punch. Look at this motherfucker right here, son. He took 3 shots and pulled his wings out and decided to fly up with his devil knife, his Doug Dimmadome. My body is a cage. Oh, slit your shit. Guess what, baby? Hey, do me a favor. Have a nice trip. Oh, yeah, my brother Bonkers, son. That was code. Chloe said you want hand-to-hand combat, bitch. I'm a detective at the motherfucking LAPD. Certified trained by motherfucking angels and demons and bounty hunters and shit, bro. I had a motherfucking necklace of a big bald-headed champion of the Silver City. Hold this headbutt as I break your nose with my fucking forehead. Ooh, and in return, Chloe got stabbed in the fucking upper left. Well, it's upper right quadrant, actually, looking at it this way, but it's her left side. Yeah, maybe a little. It's just a flesh wound, little punctured lung, maybe.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's go.
No.
Let's go.
No. because I will suffer an unimaginable pain. Pain of leaving behind the ones I love.
You know you could just Rochambeau take his fucking knife from his dude, and he's just a regular ass guy, Lucy. Like, yes, he has a blade that can cut you, but like, you fought people with the blade of Azrael before, so like, and Maze with her Doug Demodomes.
My family.
And Michael. Those were celestial beings. You fought a Menadil.
Yes. That's it.
This is just fucking a Royale with cheese,
That's
bro.
what I was looking for.
This is Les Big Meg.
Then let's finish this, shall we?
Get them goddamn lens flares off here, bro. We don't need it. I hope Chloe pops this motherfucker in the goddamn forehead with the goddamn shaboing blimmy. Hey, I stopped that shit, bro. Grab you by your throat. I'm lifting you 10 feet in the air. I don't care who was there, man, who saw me.
Don't do this, Rory!
He deserves this.
Rory!
Rory getting a devil face, baby.
Killing him won't change what he's done, but it will change you. Once you've done this, there's no going back. Rory, I know what it's like to be consumed by guilt.
Rory, don't do it. Rory, don't do it. You're getting the devil face, the Doug Dimmadome. Ooh.
You don't want to live like that. Do not give in to this monster. You have to be better than him. Rory, please. You have to be better than me. Please, be better than me.
Yeah. Save your life.
Is he unconscious on the ground because your back is literally turned to him? Why wouldn't you stand like adjacent to him so you can like take a look at him with your eyeballs? There you go. Wait, your back's still turned to him. It's too quiet. It's too loving. I don't like it. What am I? And there's a motherfucking gunshot, daddy. Chloe Decker, detective for the LAPD. In a world where a woman who's a mother and a man who's a father and their child who's a half angel, half human baby girl come together to fight a criminal lord who killed another detective who's now in heaven. I got nothing. Lucifer. Oh, God.
In time, so you could help me.
So that you can help everyone. Every Dan down in hell who deserves another chance.
Redemptions, brother.
I suppose I do know what it's like to fall,
Fall from the graces.
and also to rise.
Rise from the ashes. From the ashes we will rise.
Bastard.
Who?
Your dad.
My dad. He said I'd figure it out, and I did. When he said hell no longer needs a keeper, it doesn't. It needs a healer.
No.
Chloe? I think I finally found my calling.
That's good, because you had like 25 minutes to...
This is why you leave.
What? No, I can just pop down to hell, save a few souls, and then pop back up here again. It doesn't have to be a full-time job. I can still be in your life, in both your lives.
No, you can't. And that's why you can't ever tell me why he left. I get why you had to keep it from me now. See? It all leads to this.
All leads to this one
Me
shining
thinking you
moment.
bailed on August 4th with no explanation. Give me your word.
I'm glad going back to the future don't fucking take that long, because he's stalling and that thing ain't taking you quick enough.
You have my word.
Well, I love you.
No. Little honey child.
I love you both.
I love you.
Love you. I'll see you soon, Mom.
So she's basically saying like he has to go to hell and heal people. I'm rocking with Lucifer in the fact he could just bloop pop down to hell, work with a couple people, come back up, because down there it's like thousands of years and you can come back up. Like, he can spend that amount of time down there and come back up, and it's only can be like 30 days. So I don't, you know? Y'all definitely have to smash now, bro. Like, I gotta get some sort of, there you go. Damn, yeah, put your fucking bottom lip all up in his nostrils. Boy, I know y'all not making out in the motherfucking devil throne. She said, anytime you feel like we ain't been together in a long time, if you're missing me, just you're sitting there on your throne, just close your eyes a little bit and you can have a little wet dream about me. Ethereal music playing, my friend, in the Silver City, the bastion of hope. World of Warcraft Shadowlands. Oh my god, we're in the bastion. Holy shit. Oh wow, that's actually what I was gonna be really pissed off if we never got to see the throne of heaven, because what we saw was Dr. Linda Martin's, like, her concept of it, like her ideas. So the fact that this is actually, it's kind of weird, but I get it. Didn't have to make a completely brand new set. I like that it's under a sunflower. You know, sunflowers, if that's what that's supposed to be. You know, sunflowers can clean the ozone layer. Did you know after Hiroshima and Nagasaki that they used sunflowers to help clear radiation out of the sky? Also, do you pronounce it? It's to me, in my whole life, it's been Hiroshima. And recently I heard it called Hiroshima. No, Hiroshima. I don't like Hiroshima. I don't like that. The pronunciation, for some reason, irks me. Look at my man, bro. Battle ready. My man sat up on that throne and said, Tiger Zord. Bro, you can't sit there and fucking tell me that he don't look like a mother-loving Mortal Kombat character. So here's the wild thing, is does Chloe just get her job back as a detective, or would she have to start over as a cop? Because I feel like if I left my job, I'd have to work my way back up to where I'm at now. They wouldn't just rehire me at that position. Bro, I just forgot her name again. Sonia, right? I kept calling her Stacy. There's a point where I think she's Stacy, now Sonia. I fucking knew it. Look at them. Up there drinking screwdrivers and eating breakfast and shit up in the motherfucking. Oh, what you got, Daniel? Some pudding? Yeah, we know what it is. We know what it is. Go ahead, show it. Go ahead. Yeah, pudding plus with all the extra chemicals. Oh, go look at that smooch right there. Oh, oh, I love them together so much. Oh, that's so good. That's so good for him. I'm glad that that is his heaven right there with them two finally together. And I really hope that on the offshoot chance, you know, the anomaly that is something that an afterlife presence is, that you can enjoy as much food and delicacies as you want to without the worry of gaining weight and cholesterol and heart failure and everything else. Just let me eat everything and enjoy that stuff with the people that I love. And man, oh, that's so good for him. That makes me very happy. Oh, you just coming back. You said, fuck detective. You're going straight for lieutenant. Ain't that the job? Didn't your daddy end up becoming lieutenant or no? He was just a regular cop. Ooh, belly. This all just comes down to communication. If Chloe just would have told Aurora in the first place, hey, yeah, your dad left because he had to save all the people in hell. All of this could have been avoided. Obviously, it still would have happened to get to that point in the future, but still. It's like House of the Dragon, bro. Like, simple misunderstandings lead to a fucking spiral. Look at that. She's in detective gear, huh? Suspects. Yeah. Ooh, I love that so much. Look, why is Charlie so old? Why is he standing? Look at little baby Charlie. Hello, it's me, Amenadiel, your father. Puberty wings. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, baby Charlie. Happy birthday to you. Welcome to Earth, Rory. Oh, the baby's being born. Look at everybody there. Oh, it's a Minidil and Trixie. Welcome home, baby. Welcome home, baby Aurora. Welcome home, Rory. We should have put Chloe in some old man makeup like they did Christopher Evans.
I'll just be
Why did I just call him Christopher Evans? Like I fucking gave birth to that man. Chris Evans, Captain America.
because I asked you to.
That's too bright for me. They got a dark mode in heaven. They got a dark setting, dark filter, blue light protection, because that looks bright as fuck. Or maybe you can't conceptualize the brightness. My screen, you see it's fucking white. White. What? What? You're gonna hit me with the motherfucking G note? What? He said, son, when you grow up, would you be, will you defeat
I
them,
don't understand.
your
Every time I go
demons,
through my hell loop,
and
I keep
all
making
the
same
non-believers?
Well, that's because you're avoiding
This
guilt.
motherfucker is down here. This bro, they really, oh, you almost got me. You gotta understand, as somebody that grew up in that and had their emo phase, you cannot do that to me. That is illegal. And he is literally a therapist. Going back to Dr. Linda Martin's ex-husband.
In front-
Black Parade.
Thought you could use a partner.
Yeah, that's very sweet. I thought we were about to. Oh. Get the feeling she's watching over me. Let's read the thing. Let's start there. Desperate to rescue Rory, Lucifer and Chloe confront her kidnapper with guns and wings blazing. Lucifer finally comes to terms with his purpose. All right. Initial reaction to the ending, right? Initial reaction is really, like, that's how they wrap up the entire show, was with that. Don't get me wrong, it's an enjoyable episode, but it doesn't feel like the culmination of 93 episodes worth of television. It doesn't feel like that at all. It doesn't feel like I just spent that amount of time watching this, few months, and that's the way it wrapped up. It's very weird. I mean, there's a lot of things I could sit here and pick apart. Lilith's ring, the immortality thing, was initially put on Chloe's ring finger on her left hand. Granted, it ended up changing to her, I think, middle finger on her right hand, or maybe her left hand still, for the rest of the show. I would have liked it if she kept it on that ring finger, symbolizing some sort of connection with them. I think the payoff that the fans deserved, if anything, would have been a marriage. Right? Like, you're setting up a love story from season 1, episode 1, all the way through the end here. You would think that there would be a moment where these two would finally, I mean, he did kind of propose a little bit, but there'd be a payoff in a marriage. And we'd get Mr. and Mrs. Lucifer Morningstar. We would get Chloe Jane Morningstar, or Chloe Jane Decker Morningstar, or they even referenced it once, the Decker Star. They would have made it Chloe Jane Decker Star, Lucifer Decker Star. You could have ran with that and put it in there, like Lucifer, looking for a little bit of a fresh change, like, you know, going from Samael, the Lightbringer, to Lucifer Morningstar, and then another step ahead of it. You could have worked that in towards the end. Episode 9 is really the finale. It's really the farewell to all of our beloved characters. It's the last time we actually hear them speak. I don't like the fact that there wasn't a farewell conversation between Lucifer and Eve. I feel like their relationship just kind of ended, and then they had a moment right before the wedding, but like they became friends, and I would have liked to have seen them as on a friendship level along the way. Like, I would have loved to have seen him be able to tell Eve farewell and then get some alone time with Maze and tell her farewell. And there could have been complications recording because of the pandemic and etc. That's just what I would have liked to have seen. Having her be from the future when Chloe is dying, and then watching Chloe die, I don't really feel anything because you kind of know it's going to happen, so it's not hyper emotional. But knowing that much time has changed, and knowing that in hell you can spend thousands of years, like he was that one time when in season 5 premiere, he was gone for thousands of years and like 30 days had passed on Earth. So that means he's been in hell that long without any sort of visit. I feel like you could have done pop-ups here and there. Like despite what Rory said, you could have made things work if Amenadiel was able to play God differently, and instead of being this person up in heaven 24/7, to be able to run heaven from earth, at least that's what he said he was going to do. Lucifer could have ran hell and freed, like taught his demons and helped himself and helped them to help themselves and to help these other people while on earth as well. And then you have like a commingling where you're freeing these damn souls from hell to get up into the Silver City to have eternal peace. Amenadiel seems to kind of like, he took his position. We don't really get to see him have a moment with all of his angels. We don't get to see his coronation, so to speak. We don't get to see him kind of having a double life. I would have liked to have seen him on Earth or some other angels on Earth having their learning experiences. I would have liked to have seen him revisit Sonia, or had a moment with Sonia saying while he was leaving the police department that he was being called for bigger and better things or something, to have a conversation with her. I would have liked to have seen more of Ella being involved with the supernatural, to being involved with the celestial spirit side of it. I would have loved to have heard a simple I love you between Dan and Charlotte. A few different things, man. Just the fact that Lucifer misses out on his baby girl being born in her entire childhood and the rest of Chloe's adult life. Chloe has to live what looks to be 50 plus more years alone with her kids. Like, was there ever visits from Lucifer? It just feels so open-ended, and it feels like they could have used... I think 10 episodes is a great number, and you did a phenomenal job with season 4. But, like, you could have, you could have stretched this season out a little bit more. Or had a season 7. Granted, season 6 being your finale, and, the devil, the number 6... would have been, I get that, but you could have pushed it to a season 7. I think the show should have ended at the end of season 5. I think you could have done something and Lucifer becomes God. And oh my me, not necessarily being the last moment, but he could have had him. I still think the ultimate payoff would be Lucifer and Chloe getting married. And you could have had a shot of a younger Aurora. Or maybe her at that age, like in her early 20s. Because like Trixie's old enough at that point where she could probably play off looking a little older just for the moment. Or the old girl that plays Aurora could pass as a teenager, so you could put those two together in their teens with Lucifer and Chloe and Amenadiel and a little bit older person playing Charlie and Dr. Linda Martin and Maze and Eve and Dan and Charlotte being there in kind of like a spirit form, like something being worked out from Dan's side of things. And we could have had everybody there and Ella and Carol together in one final moment, like one family like gathering. And we really don't get that outside of that last moment with the birth of the baby and Charlotte and Chloe sitting there with the baby. It feels like there should have been more. The ending is spoilers for the next just minute for the Vampire Diaries. The series finale is very similar to the Vampire Diaries. Hello, brother. Hello, detective. That moment, kind of like people leaving and the end of their stories and going into the future. But I still think the Vampire Diaries is the best series finales I've ever watched. I genuinely think that. I think this is enjoyable, but not for a series finale. I don't know, man. I think that sucks. I don't think the episode sucks. I just think that the overall, I just think it feels bad. I feel like it could have been better. That's my opinions. Everybody has their own opinions on it. It's okay if you loved the series finale. If you loved it for a season finale, it's okay if you hated it. It's okay if you agree with me. It's okay if you disagree with me. I'm just sharing my opinions on it. I can understand why somebody would like it. I'm gonna check real quick. I do want to see how other people feel about it. Season 6 is kind of rated pretty low. It looks like the highest rated episode was 6.9, which makes sense. 8.6 not the it was action packed, but not the highest rated episode here. This person gave it a 10 out of 10. Probably one of the best things I've ever seen. I sobbed so much. Thank you, Netflix. I love that for you. I really do. I wish I felt that same way. Series finale against many odds. The haters. The show is amazing. It's a cult classic. I agree. Very supernatural ending. Yeah. From the ratings, it looks like I'll be in the minority. But I didn't like the season at all. I wouldn't say I hated the season. It's not the best season by any means. It's not. It's in the top 6. But like, best finale. Okay. What a horrible ending. I love the show since the beginning. Oh my goodness. I'm actually am going to read this. And I hung on when it lost its focus in between and even developed a liking to the obnoxious singing and dancing episodes. I like those. Which normally is a sign the makers of the show are feeling their artistic disposition way too much. And basically, I'm happy at the show's ending. That the show has an ending at all. I mean, it deserves to have one. And although I'm still in shock that there'll be no Lucifer anymore, I'm pretty sure that it was time for the show to finally end because the final episode feels like a whole show has betrayed itself. There are so many plot holes, I agree. It is wait, just think back to when the show was all about why Lucifer was on Earth in the first place and why his relationship with the detective was so complicated. Think about his issues with hell, heaven, his father, and himself. The last episode feels random to me. Feel like a guest writer wrote the episode, and the show is never. Yeah, okay. And for me, this is not what the show deserved. They should have left the season 5 ending alone. I don't think Aurora was a spoiled brat. I think she had every right to be upset as she was. Dear Trixie, we missed you. We did miss Trixie. Makes no sense. Could be better. Lazy writing. I wish I could change one tiny detail. Are you going to say what it was? I do agree. Lucifer is the type of man that'll try to exploit every little tiny loophole and come back to be with Chloe. I agree with that. I'm going to close. I'm not reading any more of those. I agree with that 100%. I think that it would have been better if Lucifer did find a loophole. Like his fate ended up being set. And the whole show has been about you have your own free will. Like you have your own ability to do things. And like it's not all a master plan. Like you can do what you want. You self-actualize, right? So why wouldn't he be able to find a loophole to be able to send Aurora back to a future that was better with both of her parents and Lucifer changing what the future has in store for us and being able to live his life out with Chloe? I feel like Lucifer would have did everything possible to make that happen rather than just going along with what fate had set for him. So I agree with that comment 100%. I like season 6. It's not my least favorite. I enjoy the finale. It's not my least favorite. Definitely by far not my favorite season or finale, but for what it is, really good. We just watched 93 episodes of Lucifer. Overall, I love the show. I think it's a great show. I was a little upset that it was more of like a crime, murder, mystery, crime solving, supernatural CSI type deal. But I love the stories told in between the cases, and they used the case as well to explain what was going on. And we also had a lot of great interactions in between. We had a lot of great characters. Obviously, all of our main characters, give a special shout out to them before I wrap up the video, being Trixie, Dan, Charlotte, Ella. I'll throw Carol in there. God, the goddess, Maze, Eve, Amenadiel, Dr. Linda Martin, Chloe, and Dan. I don't think I left anybody out there. I'll throw in baby Charlie as well. I really enjoy the show a lot. I do have, obviously, some things to say about the finale, but other than that, I loved it. So I don't want you guys to take away from this that I'm disliking it. I love the show. I just wish the finale was a little bit better to the entire thing. But that happens with most shows. A lot of shows is really hard to knock out that series finale. I think the Vampire Diaries did a great job. I feel like Teen Wolf did a decent job. The originals was decent. The original should have ended a season before. I think this show should have ended a season before. Breaking Bad still to me has the perfect finale. Game of Thrones is one of the worst finales ever. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with shows that I've watched all the way to completion. So on that note, my friends, I'm going to go ahead and head out. I'm going to wrap this up. again, once you actually see the character recaps, once you see the full series recap on YouTube, that means season 1, episode 1, the pilot, and season 6, episode 10, Partners Till the End, will be free on Patreon. All 93 episodes are on Patreon. There's a couple free episodes sprinkled in. We had upload issues on YouTube or like a lot of copyrighted music, etc. So there are some free versions up there for you to grab if you choose to do so on the Patreon side of things. And thank you guys for hanging out with me for 93 episodes. We're going to do a lot bigger things. We're going to be intertwining a lot more shows moving forward. And I hope to see you around, both on YouTube, both on Patreon. I hope to see you anywhere you are able to support. You don't ever feel like you have to do anything else. You just watching, whether you comment or lurk or send a private message or whatever it is, I appreciate you. I love you. Do me a favor. Take a sip of water before we go. Jerry, our best boy, we're done with yet another show. Our full shows we've watched to completion: The Vampire Diaries, The Originals, Teen Wolf, The 100, which had another horrible ending, The 100, and Lucifer. We're called up with the rest of the world on Stranger Things. Lucifer is technically our 6th big show. Well, we've had knocked out a bunch of side shows. Some shows will only have the one season. Some will have multiple coming up. Obviously, there's other shows going on. We have The Last of Us. We have Arcane coming up. We have Wednesday and stuff in the future. And The Boy. And all these things are coming out. And our next big show, you'll know very soon. So enjoy all the trailers throughout the week. Trailers for season 1 through 6. Enjoy the blooper. Enjoy the character rankings, the series finale. And I will see you for the next video. And on that note, peeps, I'm officially out. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one. Here's a forehead smooch. Oh, wait. Wow. Crime solving devil. For the Patreon peeps, thank you for the love and support for 93 episodes over these last few months. I love you. I appreciate you. If you wanted to know what the dice roll was there at the very end, our last one, it was a 6, which is very nice for the fact that we're watching a show about the devil. 3 6s, 666, yada yada. On that note, I am officially out. All right, later, guys.